Good evening, everybody. Welcome along. I thought I'd get myself warmed up for the World Cup. We're going to be doing a few watch-alongs. I thought, you know what, we'll do the England friendly because it's going to have to get used to staying up a bit later than normal. Live streaming a lot later than normal. I'm going to be covering all the England games and a few of the other games as well, depending on work and bits. But just stay tuned to my live section on my website and on my YouTube page. If you follow me on social media, any live streams that I'm going to do, any watch-alongs, I will make sure that I advertise them on my stories and everything else so you can keep in touch with everything that I am covering. Right, England, Costa Rica is coming up this evening. Final friendly before the World Cup. Hopefully it will be worth staying up for, Mark. It's great to have you here. It's good to have some of the usual gang along, as always. England team is on your carousel as normal. We don't have any in-match stats for the friendlies, but as soon as the World Cup kicks off tomorrow, all games will have team lineups and in-game stats as we do when we're doing championship watch-alongs. We'll be chatting all things England, World Cup memories, and we will also chat Saints as we go along as well. Kieran McKenna leaving Ipswich. We may react to a bit of that as we go along as well this evening. See how good this England game is. It could be bloody boring. Who knows? And I was just saying to Annika actually before I came into the studio that one of my first World Cup memories was 1990, then 1994 in America. Right, first half's about to kick off. Let's wait for that whistle to go and I'll start the ticker. We are underway. The pitch was absolutely flooded, an hour ago? I was in the gym and I kept looking and they delayed it by an hour due to the waterlogged pitch. But I think it's something we're going to have to get used to, isn't it, during the World Cup? England in all white, Bellingham playing. They were just saying the amount of England fans that are out in America with the cost of it as well, because it's so expensive. Elliot Anderson playing in midfield, intrigued to see how he does tonight. Seen a bit of him this season, Elliot Anderson, and I'm a big fan of his. What we are doing tonight, we have got a competition running. If we get 15 super chats, which we might do, if we don't, we don't. But if we get 15 super chats in this live stream tonight, we will give away a brand new FM mug and sticker bundle. So 15 super chats, and we will put everybody's name from those super chats, just the people that have taken the super chat out, and put it into a draw to win one. I think we'll get quite a few of the delays. My gut feeling is, yeah, I think we will. I think it will be something that will be quite common during the World Cup, that's for sure. But yeah, no, I do think we will get delays. It's on ITV Player, and it's on ITV. 40 seconds ahead, Mark is. I'm watching it through the iPlayer tonight. During the World Cup, I will watch them off of Sky, off terrestrial TV. I'm missing the Saints, mate, as well. I am missing the Saints already. Beautiful kit that Costa Rica were wearing, an Adidas kit, which is absolutely stunning. I will be a minute behind. If you want to watch it at the same time as me, just hit pause. You can watch it at the same time as me. But I will, during the World Cup, we will have it at exactly the same time as you guys. Just easier to watch it on my laptop tonight. Loads of fouls already, as Mark just said. 2 fouls already. 2 minutes. Pretty much 3 minutes in. the pitch was waterlogged an hour ago, you wouldn't. It looks unbelievable. The drainage must be outstanding. I would have loved to have come to the US. Just the tickets for the games were just so expensive. So expensive. I would have loved to have come out there though. Would have absolutely loved it. Kind of gutted I'm not there actually. I was kind of in the world of content. I'm probably like a couple of years behind really. You might want to give your ITV a refresh because the game is underway. I've seen the Keir Starmer chants already. Jamie, I'm just giggling away. Another foul on Madwake this time. What were everyone's thoughts on Kieran McKenna stepping down at Ipswich? There was a lot of links with him and Fulham, but it looks like he's just taken a rest. He's just stepped down because he wants time with his family. What's the chances of him re-emerging somewhere very quickly? It's at a slow pace already, isn't it, the game? As expected. Declan Rice is the vice-captain for the World Cup for England. They all thought it was going to be Bellingham, but it's not. England have it. Go on. I love the Adidas boots that the Adidas endorsees are wearing. Like a pinky red. Gary O'Neill to Ipswich. That the Saints enjoy. That would be crazy, wouldn't it? That would be absolutely crazy. Bellingham has it, edge of the box. Goes to goal just wide. He's so good, isn't he, Bellingham? Gets on the ball. It's just lovely touches. He just speeds things up, doesn't he? Goes through a couple of gears. He's got to start, hasn't he, in the opening game? It's just under a week away. Is it next Thursday? Our first game? Am I right in saying that? Loads of you tuning in. Thanks for tuning in. I'm surprised that there's more than 10 here, to be honest, for a friendly, but thank you for tuning in. We'll chat all things football. Halberg to Ipswich. I would laugh. Mate, thinking about Ipswich, actually, and who could potentially go there. It's a tough gig, isn't it, to go and take a side that have just got promoted. England corner. Madueke takes it. In swinger. Oh. Does feel old school watching these games. I don't know what it's going to be like in the World Cup, but the goals that they're using, they're like something you use at, on an AstroTurf down at your local goals, 4G pitches like where we are. Cows have these 4G pitches, and they're those goals on almost look like they go onto the wheels. You don't ever see them in professional football. England trying to get Kane on the ball. Doesn't quite come off for him. Goes back, wins the challenge. First game's Wednesday night next week, says Matty in the chat. Thank you for that one, Matty. O'Reilly, left-hand side. Reece James, go on. It's a lovely ball from Rice. What a ping from Rice. Do we think Anderson will start in the opening game? Annika, what's that? £479 what, for the ticket? Well, just for the ticket? That's outrageous, isn't it? How can it be £400 to watch a game of football? Whenever has that become acceptable? $250,000 for a courtside Knicks basketball game. Wow. It's outrageous. Do people actually pay that? What annoys me is paying £5 for a coffee. I bought a coffee the other day. It was nearly a fiver. I can see you're saying it's 1-0. Gordon, good play from Gordon, that. It's a good goal. It's a good play, isn't it, from Gordon? 1-0 England. Good goal. 10 minutes to get themselves in the lead. I will be watching the games when I do the World Cup through the Skybox. I will be watching it at bang on the same time. But all the World Cup games are sold out, you're saying? Or the England games sold out? Annika, one job that we have to do is make sure that we order that HDMI cable. I need to get a long HDMI cable. I can't forget it. Otherwise, I'll be hearing about all the goals long before they go in. Big Vernon's gang, Big Vernon's gang. Thank you for being a member, by the way. I redid the credits today for the end of my videos, and I was going through all the different supporters of the channel. Thank you so much for your membership. $1,200 for a seat at England's opening game in Dallas. Oh man, that's freaking mad. Crazy that. That's crazy. England have a good squad, don't they? They're talking about like players being under pressure to perform because we have such a big squad, don't we? We have a great squad. I'm just not sure how far England go. I don't know about you. I'm just not sure. I'm not convinced by us. I don't know why. Give me your thoughts in the comments box. How far will England go? Am I going to watch all the games? No, because I'll be too tired if I watch all the games. I will watch all the England games. I'm going to watch selective games. I like watching football live. I don't particularly like watching it in catch-up format or in highlights. I will watch the goals because I want to see the goals. But to stay up every night and watch all the games will be impossible. And then try and go to work as well. But I will cover all the England games on the channel. And by doing watch-alongs, it makes me watch it. Ian's going semi-finals for England at best. I'm not sure we get to the semis, mate. I don't know why. I've got a funny feeling that we might just struggle. Yeah, I appreciate that, Big Vernon's gang. It's really kind of you. I thought the game against New Zealand was a proper training game. This has got a little bit more pace about it. But I'm looking forward to getting underway. The Croatia game is probably the hardest, isn't it, for us in the group? It's a tough start. We need to start well. They come England. Gordon. Oh. The goalkeeper had a moment there. Big move for Anthony Gordon to go to Barcelona. I see that Rashford is going back to United. They don't want to pay the money for him. And I wasn't surprised after they signed Gordon. What next for Rashford? I'm sure he'll play in the second half in this game. James is tuning in. He says, in Australia, the kickoff times for the World Cup are perfect for people who work from home. I think my productivity will be a bit all over the place for the next 6 weeks. Female referee tonight. Not sure where she's from, what country, nationality she is. Declan Rice with the corner. How big does that collar look on the England shirt? Poor neckline. Kane. Oh. Heads it down, but Konza can't get on the end of it. Pitch side having a burger and a drink at a table. I know, it's ridiculous, isn't it? Oh, Chris. Chris, there's a great one, mate, by the way, from you in the chat. Chris says, Martin, Saints win the championship or England World Cup. Saints win the championship all day long. I'm not a massive... I don't mind international football, but for me, it's Saints all day long. Saints getting promoted. I don't care if we don't... I take Saints getting promoted to the Premier League next year over England winning the World Cup. Am I wrong? I love England, but I love Saints a lot more. Saints all day. I can't wait to see the new Saints shirt, by the way. There's some rumoured images around. We should react to it on the channel at some stage. Even though we're going to be doing the watch-alongs and the World Cup content, we're still covering all Saints content. So they're just going to be double the amount of content. Basically, I need 6 weeks off my day job. What's people's favourite England shirt? Mine is 2002. I'll show you mine. I'll show you mine. I've got it in the studio. That's my favourite England shirt. Hey, Gaza. Great shirt, though. It's got the badges on it as well. But yeah, that's my favourite all-time England shirt. Euro 96. I know it's not a World Cup shirt. We didn't wear it at a World Cup. But my favourite all-time England shirt. Worn by Gaza. That design. But yeah, for me, that's my favourite. Transfer window opens in a couple of weeks. We'll be covering that as well. So we won't be seeing any Saints versus Leicester goal reactions then, Martin. Oh, you should have to tune in. You will see some good reactions if England surprise us. 2002 England. Oh, that was a good kit. Was that the one with the white stripe down it? That was the one with the white stripe down it. I think so. That England shirt I showed you there is fake. It's not real. I have ordered myself an England shirt, actually. Yeah, Euro 96 was epic, by the way. I remember that summer so well. Do you know what? Loads of parts of my life, and I know it sounds crazy, the years that had World Cups or European Championships in it, I remember them more because of those big tournaments, but certainly like a World Cup. 1990 was the first one I remember, like crystal clear. Favorite England World Cup song? Oh, definitely not Vindaloo. I hate that song. I hate Vindaloo. It's an awful song. Just a terrible song. I remember going out during I think it was 2002 World Cup. and I think it was around the same time as Vindaloo, and they played it in the pubs all the time. The worst song ever. The minute the game finishes, you get Vindaloo. Oh, not a fan of it at all. Not a fan of Vindaloo. England have the ball inside the Costa Rica half. Me too. My son was a year and a half this year. His son is a year and a half. I don't know where time goes. It's scary, isn't it? Really scary. 1998 was a World Cup that I fondly remember. It was the year I left school. And I was going to go work in my dad's sports shop. And I was like, do you know what? I am not coming to work for you until the World Cup has finished. And I think I watched every single game of that World Cup, other than the games that got doubled up, like in the final group games. They were played on the same day, a lot of the same times. I didn't see those, but we're going to score one more than you, England. Yeah, I hate it. I hate that song. But yeah, so many good memories of watching. Charlie, thanks for joining, mate. Hope you're well. Thanks for dropping by. I was in New York City watching the 2002 World Cup. Loved it. England have got a free kick, left-hand side. Rice delivers it. It's a great ball. Goalkeeper does well. Mark says first World Cup I remember was Mexico 70. It was magical as an 8-year-old. Banks, Moore, Pele. Oh, Muller. Oh, man, I missed out, didn't I? I missed out well bad. Spot on, Mark said Big Vernon's gang. Have some great World Cup memories though. Love 98. France 98 was just brilliant. I was watching a documentary a couple of nights ago on YouTube, and it was around Italia 90 in Italy and those England games in the group. It was really good, actually. Would be nice, Mark. It's unlikely. Do you reckon Russell Martin takes Smallbone to Leicester if he goes? Do you know what? I think that's a good shout. I see Bazunu's linked today as well. Bazunu's linked with Leicester. I think it is going to happen, isn't it? It's not happened yet, Martin to Leicester, but I think it is going to happen. I've got to say, I think it's good for. It's a good move for him, to be honest. Smallbone, would you want to drop to League One? Yeah, they'd be right up there as well. They'll probably steamroll it if they get the right team together. All right, another free kick for England. Oh, just wide. Must have got the goalkeeper got fingertips on that. It's a good save from the keeper. Kane with a header. Oh, good fingertips from the keeper. It's going in as well. Good fingertips from the keeper. Goalkeeper with tattoos all up his neck. Yeah, I think they're going to boss League One as well, mate. I think that as well. I think with Martin's football as well, they could be good to watch as well. I hope Martin does okay as well. Like, I think he will do well. I think it's a great fit for him. In terms of, like, I just think it's a great fit. I need a new chair. I was thinking about getting a new chair for my studio. This one's really uncomfortable. I've been looking at those secret lab chairs, but they're so expensive. But I really want one. Right, another corner for England. I'm a minute behind some people. Some of you may have paused it, watched at the same time as me. But we're just talking football. We're watching England and just talking football. I'm not really going to commentate much on the game because you're all watching it. We just react to stuff as it happens. Do I want a cushion? No, I'll be right, Annika, thank you. I just want a secret lab chair, that's all. Who do you think will win the World Cup? I don't know. I don't know like who the informed team is. I enjoyed the last World Cup actually, even though it was in Qatar and it was near Christmas. I did enjoy some of the football. I thought some of the games were good. I thought the final was one of the best World Cup finals that I've watched in my lifetime. I really enjoyed it. England are in. Anderson falls to Madueke. Goalkeeper makes another save. Goalkeeper's busy. It's a much better game. I think Ian with you. I think Spain will be there. Not sure about Portugal, but they've got a good squad. Big Daddy, hey, the legend. How you doing, mate? Thanks for joining, mate. I hope you're good. It's good to have you along. We're doing a few England watch-alongs. We're doing a bit of World Cup watch-along. In amongst the Saints content, it's good to talk about something else other than just Saints at times, I guess. Funny, we were talking about you, Annika, because you popped up on TikTok. I think Annika said you're doing cameos now. Good idea. I do loads of those. Rice with the corner. Oh, I love watching Kane. Oh, unlucky. The pub went mental in that final. Right, drinks break. It's 53 of you tuning in. Fair play. Thank you for tuning in. I'm surprised there's like 50 odd people tuning in. Just goes to show actually once the World Cup starts and we get into the proper games, we'll get more people tuning in, watching, which would be really good. It's a positive sign. I think Germany and Brazil will be knocked out early. Looking forward to the first game tomorrow. I'm going out for 5 days for... Are you? You lucky devil. How did you do that? Mate, any room for one? Any room? You lucky devil. Yeah, it's on the bucket list for me. Do you know what, actually? I've never been to America. Barry, legend. Good to have you on, mate. Mate, I've never been to America, ever. Like, never. That's poor, innit, really? 44, and I've never been to America. He's a lucky man, Big Daddy B. Oh, dear me. We're gonna, Big Daddy, you're going to do some food reviews when you're there. Like, you got to do some food reviews when you're there. Someone's TikTok has done well then. The only thing is TikTok, don't know, Big Daddy would probably correct me, but TikTok's not great for earning anything on, is it? Shout out to Mrs. D. She's got the short straw. She's going to be home with the kids. Oh, mate. Golden content food-wise. 53, Jamie, and he said he hasn't either. Mark, have you been to America? Mark McGuinness. I have, Josh, I'm 44. Mate. You thought I was in my 30s? I'll buy you a drink when I see you next, okay? Thanks, mate. It's very kind of you. You made me feel good about myself. Thanks, mate. Well, that's pretty kind, isn't it? Annika, it's usually you that gets the compliments, not me. I love that. Thank you. How kind is that? Never been abroad and I'm 22. Joey, it's happening soon, mate. Mate, I think I was 21 when I first went abroad. Barry said, I'm 46 and going to Canada in September. You lucky devil. Europa League draw stream. Oh, I don't know about that. I'm definitely doing the championship fixture release date. Here, say anything to get a free mug. The only way I'm giving a free mug away is if I get 15 super chats tonight, which I think is unlikely. The mugs are going down well, actually. We've got some new ones just arrived. The merch is actually doing really good. I'm surprised that anyone's buying it, but everyone told me, you've got to do it. You've got to do it. God, what's Pickford doing there? He's just giving it away, Pickford. Costa Rica had the first proper chance of the game there. Mark's been twice, once to train with the Yank Army in 1989 and in 2005 with family. Did Washington, D.C., etc. Been to Canada 4 times with the Army. Oh, mate, how cool is that? Oh, Jack, I love it. I'm glad it all turned up okay. The T-shirt came from another factory. Yeah, I hope he's not watching. At least it's all arrived in time. You ordered it well in advance, my friend, so well done. Short corner from Costa Rica. I'm not sure why they're playing it short. Just get it in the box, surely. Well, they've ended up going right back into their own half. It's with the goalkeeper. Yeah, we can't wait till the FootballMartin shop hits Christmas. But I'm not wishing away the summer. Tea break, Martin. Show some leg. You don't want to see my legs, mate. But I have been to the gym tonight. Oh, Big Daddy. He's got a good one for me. Right, let's pop this on the screen because it is good. Next season, what would you prefer? We smash the skates 3-0 at home and 4-0 away and don't get promoted, or lose to the skates twice and get automatic promotion. Oh, mate. Automatic promotion. Automatic promotion all day long. We have to go up next year. It's such a big year for us. Going to watch the Blues Jays versus Cincinnati Reds on the last game of the season in September. Cannot wait. Hope you're good, Barry. Have you seen Mark at all? Has he been in the bar? England are in. Gordon. Oh, he's fouled right on the edge of the box. This is a stupid foul, that is. Sunday League sort of foul, that is. Do you know what? Annika's right in, she is. As long as we beat Borough, home and away. Yeah, that's a good point. Do you know what, Big Daddy? I almost think, and any Saints fan tuning in, that the 2 games against Borough will be as big as the derbies. Yeah, you'd have your bad ego. Yeah, I just want us to go up. He's too busy on Insta. Yeah, he's phoned me the other day, but I missed him. I will call him back. Annika, it's coming up on my ITV. Then ITV2, it's Love Island, the debrief. I thought you might be watching that. Are you not watching Love Island this year? Declan Rice looks like he's got a bit of sunburn. Yeah. Big Daddy saying, that's true, Annika. Big Daddy saying he hates Borough more than the Skates at the moment. They don't like us, mate, neither. Yeah, Dragon wants a top 4 side, Saints Enjoyer. Like, he's determined that we've got a top 4 side. So he's basically saying next year we will have a squad to compete with the relegated sides. But a free kick, Rice does a free kick and just blares it. Championship fixtures about the 25th. About 25th of July, of June. We're going to cover it. We'll be live for it. Put it on your bucket list, Martin. Grand Canyon, Vegas. Yeah, I'm going to have to do it. Haven't you, Annika? I'm surprised. I thought you would be all over it. I will have my binoculars ready for both Borough games. I'm going to go to Borough away. I'm 100% going to Borough away as long as I get a ticket. Yeah, West Ham, they're going to have to retain as many players as they can to have a chance. I see they did their released and retain list today. Should have a look, actually, who they released. I did see it come out today. I'm not sure when the Saints released and retain list will be. Obviously got the issue with Ross Stewart, which they need to sort. England are in. Oh, how's he missed that? How's he missed that? Good Lord. Lovely footwork, wasn't it? It's a good... What a ball from Bellingham. Does the keeper. Oh, he's hit the post. Oh. That's an open goal to miss, isn't it? After 35 minutes, England could have been 2 up. But Madueke goes and smashes the post from about 5 yards. So Lewis Fabianski got released from West Ham. Traore, he's been released as well. The Sassy has returned to Chelsea. That's about it, really. I think all the Premier League sides have announced their released and retained list. We just need to see the Saints one. I don't know when it'll be. I'm frustrated because I want to know. Would be nice to have had it before the World Cup. The Saints news has gone very quiet last couple of days, isn't it? But I think it might do over the World Cup. I just think it might drop off. I've never been a big fan of Pickford, says Big Vernon's a gang. I think he's right. He's a bit of a nutter, isn't he? Not picked the greatest friendly in the world of the England to play Costa Rica. They are pretty dirty. A lot of tackles getting thrown in. Season ticket sales. It's a good question. I thought it would have been Monday, but they won't leave it much longer. I'm sure it'll be any time now. Costa Rica actually putting a bit of a press on England now. There you go. Here's Bellingham. He's on the ball. Yeah, Spygate's disappeared now, which is good, Jamie, until the season starts. Bellingham and Kane linking up nicely. Bellingham's everywhere. Tries to get a ball in the box. It's too far. But he's everywhere. Yeah, what is Kane? Kane, why is he dropping deep? I think they have to be really careful during the World Cup of him doing that a lot. Yeah, I'm looking forward to renewing my season ticket. I'm going to move in the stadium, though. I don't know where I'm going to move, but I'm not sitting where I did last year. I like the people where I was, but I need to move. I want to be more towards the halfway line or further towards the northern, I think. If you're renewing your season ticket next year, are you staying in the same seat or are you going to go and sit somewhere else? A bit of a scuffle on the edge of the box. Big Vernon's going Martin, also on your USA bucket list. Downtown LA. Oh, yeah, definitely. Bronx. Am I pronounced that correctly? Oh, Annika's brought me the tea. Thanks, Annika. Cheers. Thank you very much. Annika is here with a nice cup of tea. There you go. There's my mug. Look at that. Brand new mug. I love these. They're so good. You can get one on the merch store, shop.footballmartin.com. We've got a special Leo Cienza one as well. We've only got a few, though. Euro 2028 going to Wembley Stadium, Martin. I want to go. She's brought me some Aero as well, some mint Aero. I do like a mint Aero. Annika, they want you to say hello. She's disappeared. Annika is at decaf. Can't be having caffeine tea this time of night. Annika, you know that's not true. Right, last bit of Aero, mint Aero. It's a bit overrated, isn't it, mint Aero? It's a bit dry. Oh, mate, I hit the jackpot with Annika. Unbelievable cook, by the way. Unbelievable cook. She's a great woman and an unbelievable cook. Annika, what did you cook me for dinner? Cook us for dinner tonight? Put it in the chat. It was bloody amazing. Costa Rica are playing day. There's another booking. Booking the coach now. Mate, it's a friendly. Yeah, she's great in an emergency, mate. We had honey and lime tacos with smashed crispy salt and pepper potatoes. It was banging, Annika. Such a good meal. Such a good meal. We eat well, to be fair. We try to. I put my England badge on my screen behind me as well. No one's even noticed. It's quite handy, that screen. Costa Rica need to be red carded. Ref losing the game. Justin, how you doing, mate? You all right? Justin, do you like my new mug? Look at that, steam coming off it. It's quite cold in the studio, actually. We're chatting all things football, Justin. We're watching England in the background, but we are talking about all things football. We were chatting about Saints season tickets. We've been chatting about Kieran McKenna. Just been following whatever's in the chat. We've been going with it, really. Justin, I see our friend landed today in the States. Jesus, like Elliot Anderson's now been kicked in the head as well. Four added minutes. I'm just glad that we have football this summer. Just imagine if there wasn't a World Cup right now, we'd have a load of boring friendlies, and there'd be no competitive football, and we get a brilliant tournament. What should be a brilliant tournament. Annika, what's that? The Douth doing theme meals is a great idea. Yeah, they do some great stuff. At the Dow, we're having certain theme menus for some games as example. Annika, we're about to do that in the FootballMartin household. It's a good ball from Kane. Yeah, Pen England. Pen England. Gordon's played well so far, hasn't he? Justin's very honest when it comes to things. Penalty England, that'll be Kane. Anthony Gordon, best player on the pitch probably in this first half. Him and Bellingham have been quality. I think the ref's doing okay. It looked like she was going to lose control of the game a minute ago, but like fair play. The ref's going over to the monitor here. We're seeing it back. It's a soft pen if that's given, isn't it? That's not a pen, is it? Maybe an arm in the back. But that's soft, isn't it? Yeah, no pen. No pen. That's no pen. No penalty. She's done well. Not given. Stays 1-0 England. You're not a fan, Justin. He does go down quite easy, doesn't he? He won't be wearing the Barco kit next season, that's for sure, Justin. How bad's the Barco kit? Newcastle's Barco kit. Launched today, they reckon it's the most controversial Newcastle United home kit of all time. It is half-time. 1-0 England. It's good to have you all here. I go through some of your chat during the half-time interval. The Newcastle kit is awful. I mean, it's not great, is it? Is it the worst Newcastle kit of all time? Probably. I think it's pretty bad. Should be yellow for Gordon. What for diving? Does go down too early, doesn't he? Oh, Mark, let me just go back to your chat. What did you just say, Mark? Let's go back to the chat. If England get to the final, are we all going to St Mary's to watch the final, Martin? You could do a live show. Yeah, I'll be well up for that. It's a great idea. But he always does it, though, doesn't he? He always does it, Andrew. He always does it. If it in an absolute treat in Italy, in Spain, won't he? Made for him, Spain, isn't it? Players that love to go down easy in Spain. So, Justin, it is absolutely. If Saints launched that, there would be people go mental, wouldn't they? But did you see there was a Sports Direct? I hope it wasn't AI, but I saw this Sports Direct today in Newcastle, and they were literally steaming outside. They were trying to get the shutters up to get into the shop. The Newcastle fans. Which England player am I excited to see? Oh, it's a really good question, actually. Look, we all know what Bellingham can do, don't we? Because I love watching him play, and he's probably my favourite England player behind Harry Kane. I like Konza. I don't know. I'll be intrigued to see how much Elliot Anderson plays because I like Elliot Anderson as a player. I think he'd go and play for one of the big clubs. He's done well tonight. He's doing all right. He's just going through the motions. Not sure Livramento will play loads. I don't know really. I just enjoy I enjoy watching Bellingham. That's the one for me probably. It's a bit boring. It's a rubbish answer, I know. It is a rubbish answer. Yeah, but Newcastle fans will buy that kit because they love their club, don't they? They're obsessed with their club. I bet you they'll sell out of it. They're sellable. I'm going to come back to your chat. Martin, new kit for the championship. Oh, mate. Martin, new kit for the championship kit. I've seen the new Saints one. I like it. If that's what it is, I love it. I love the new Saints kit. I love it. I really like it. Really traditional, which I didn't expect it to be, but it is really nice. I really like it. Gregor Raziak. Oh, Raziak was all right. I liked him as a player. I watched him play a lot for Saints. Dan Burns. Nah. Take that could open the show. But yeah, going back to that at Bellingham all day long. Oh, the whole kit's awful. I saw it today. Who is that brand? It looks awful. How gutted would you be if you were a Hull fan? You've just made it to the Premier League and you've got one of the worst kits that you've had in recent years. But Hull seem to have really bad kits. If it's not Kappa, they've got some awful brand I've never heard of before. I don't know, Justin, if that is the one. Like, they're saying that that's our kit. But when I spoke to someone at the club back in, I don't know, last year, maybe October, they said next year's one was signed off and it wasn't additional. So maybe it's just a leak just to wind everyone up. I don't know. But I'm guessing that's it because it's already being made on, I think it's on DH Gate already. The Newcastle one's awful. I don't know who signed that off. Oh, Sternjohn, Raziak, or Saganowski? Oh, that's a good question, actually. Raziak, I reckon. Raziak, I reckon. It was good, wasn't it? The hat trick versus Wolves away, yeah. One of the famous hat tricks in our history, like that. You'll see that for years to come. But yeah. Who is it? Oxen Sports. Who are they? Never even heard of them. A decent sponsor does help a shirt. The roll bet was terrible. It was just an awful sponsor. Couldn't have wished for a worse sponsor on a shirt, really. It ruined it. It was actually quite a nice design. Just wrecked by a terrible sponsor. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Someone told me it's grey cameo style like one of the previous kits. Training kits. What, the away one, yeah? Barry, have you got any... Barry, you might be able to tell me the kit. You might know a bit more on the kit. Is that leaked home shirt? Is that it? You can tell us, Barry. Come on. Oh, what a player, by the way, Justin. What a player Danny Wallace was. I remember meeting him and his two brothers at my dad's sports shop. My dad had a sports shop on the island. And when he opened the sports shop, Franny Benali came over and he opened the store and he brought his mate with him. And my dad goes, oh, yeah, any chance you could bring your mate with you? Or bring a player with you? So there's like two of you, do like a signing session. New sports shop, Newport High Street on the Isle of Wight. And he rocked up with Alan Shearer the week before Alan Shearer made his England debut. How good was that? Like, I've got a picture of me in a Saints shirt next to Alan Shearer. I have to dig it out and put it on the channel somewhere, but I have got it. And then at some stage somewhere prior to that, when my dad was working before, Danny, Raymond and Rodney came and did a signing session as well. So I met all of those as well. So I've met all the Wallaces. But what a player. What a player. Always loved the Saints kit in black. So cool. Was that the one in Newport, mate? Yeah, it was. Yeah, Sanders Sports. Yeah, it was called Sanders Sports. I've got pictures. I should get them on the channel one night. We'll do a bit of a live stream during the World Cup and I'll pull out some of the pictures. I've actually got some images of when Saints did some of the kit launches. So when we did like some of our sort of like their own brand, when they did the own brand and we did the launches with them, I've got some images of some of those days as well. So I have to dig some out. Pahars was a brilliant, what a great human being, by the way. Not only was he a quality player, he's a really good human being as well. Most memorable game at the Dow. Oh, mate, James, that's a great question, mate. Great question. Oh, really tough, actually. I saw so many good games. The Newcastle game, saw probably 3 outstanding games against Newcastle. Couple of good games against Borough. The Arsenal game, last game at the Dow, I give my dad my ticket. We only had 1 ticket. Oh yeah, mate, I saw so many good games. I'm trying to think of a standout. Wayne Bridges' goal against Wimbledon was a quality day. I remember that really well. Met Danny Wallace and his brothers in Ibiza in San Antonio, along with the what's that? Is that McCarthy? 1989. Colton Palmer, blimey! I remember watching Colton Palmer play for Saints. Terrible player. How did Dad get into the sports shop business? I'll get him on, Lewis, and he can talk about it one day. He was working in the factory for Kenwood at the time, and he started selling T-shirts with a guy, and then before he knew it, they opened a sports shop. It was called White Sports, and it was pretty good. It was a good sports shop, a lot of football stuff. I think Nigel Clough maybe made an appearance there and did a signing session. Nicky Banger went along at one stage. I think they were doing some stuff for Lotto. And then my dad ended up going off and doing his own business, which is Sanders Sports. And then off the back of that, when I left school, I kind of wanted to go and work in my dad's sports shop, really, because I used to go to school and take stuff from the sports shop and go and sell it at school. Even when I was at middle school, like 12, 13, I'd take the shoe bags and like anything football related, and I'll take it to school and sell it. But yeah, it was really good, really good. I was driving to deliver something. I waved at this Land Rover down to ask some directions, and the window came down, and it was Dennis Wise. That's a bit of a surprise, isn't it? That's a bit of a surprise. I saw some good games against Chelsea, actually, down at the Dow, actually. Thinking about Dennis Wise. I remember being in the Archers Road a couple of times, giving Dennis Wise a load of abuse as a 16-year-old. I used to love going to the Dow. I loved going to the Dow. You go to the Bosnia game. You're going next Monday. Classic. That's all right, Lewis. You're welcome, mate. You're welcome. One under 23. Oh, good question. An under 23 player you could bring to Saints. Who would it be? That's a good question. Well, outside of Southampton, is there any player outside of Southampton under 23? Cool. It's a good question. Let me think about that for a bit, and I'm going to Steve Williams, sign my Saints shirt. Under 23, oh, I don't know. A realistic signing. Can it be a realistic signing, or can it be anybody? Open checkbook, anybody. I used to serve Matt Letitia, Barry Horn, and Neil Ruddock every Saturday morning before going. Oh, McDonald's breakfast. I used to love a McDonald's breakfast. I used to love it. I need to see what the second half lineup is. Max Dowman's a good player. How old's Bellingham now? I'm not good. The festival's next weekend, actually. It is next weekend. Open checkbook. I'm still thinking about the player. Max Dowman's a good player. I do really like him. I do really like him at his quality. Unrealistic. Bellingham would be the unrealistic one. How good's the ITV studio, by the way? That is a great studio. That would be the most unrealistic. Yamal. Pete Tong. That's in a couple of weeks, isn't it? There's the summer sessions. I might go to that if I can get a ticket. I wouldn't mind going. I wouldn't mind going. No, it's not a green screen. It's actually in New York. They are actually there. You could hear the wind kicking around. Tell you, didn't go to the England squad that I really like. I was just checking his age out. It's Adam Wharton. He's 20. I really, really rate him. Massively unrealistic. One of my favourite midfielders that I saw last year at Premier League level. I think he's brilliant. I just wasn't sure on his age. I thought he's older than that. We'll be back on the Saints web in a minute saying, now Martin said, hello, Martin. Saints fan from Brazil here. Good luck, England, in the World Cup. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. Thank you for subscribing to the channel as well, mate. Really, really appreciate that. That's really kind of you. Yeah, they're facing Brooklyn Shoreline facing Manhattan. It's really good. I'm just waiting for this England lineup for the second half because I need to manually change it over. Just a little bit of a pain in the arse. I had to do that when the game kicks off, I think. Adam Wharton, he didn't go to the World Cup. I really like him as a player. First super chat's in. Lewis, thank you very much. Top man Martin, Knight, see you next time. Thank you for the super chat, mate. Really appreciate that as well, kind of you. See if there's any changes. England are back out on the pitch. Here we go. 45 minutes of Watchalong to go. That's really kind, Lewis. Sun's shining. Harry Kane with his socks above his knees. Don't think we made any changes. Annika, that was a cracking cup of tea, by the way. That was a cracking cup of tea. Best striker I've seen at a World Cup. Ronaldo, the R9 at a World Cup. Brilliant. I think it was it Japan where he was brilliant. I was waiting for the second half to get underway. But yeah, big fan of R9 back in the day. See if there's any changes. Mark, thank you very much, mate. Mark, thank you, mate. That's very kind of you for the super chat, mate. Thank you. That's well kind of you, mate. I really, really appreciate that. Your super chat is legendary, mate. Thank you. Never saw Maradona play, unfortunately, but would have loved to have done. Second half is underway. Final 45 minutes before England's World Cup starts in just under a week away. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. It's a good one. So England are playing a friendly tomorrow behind closed doors against Miami for the other players not looking to play as much. Didn't know that, mate. Appreciate that. Good bit of info from yourself. Favourite World Cup striker in your lifetime? Somebody asked me a minute ago. I said R9. Who's yours? Love Zidane, watching Zidane at the World Cup. Sort of, what was the year that he headbutted? What year was the headbutt when he finished? Loved Zidane. Trying to put something back on the screen. There we go. It's back on the screen. No changes for England. It's as it was. Carlos's free kick was nuts. What a player, by the way. Do you remember Tournoi before the year before the World Cup? How good was that? Tournoi. The Tournoi? So good. Thoughts on Kieran McKenna? I was surprised. I was lined up to do some content with Benjamin Bloom on his channel this evening, and he texted me saying, sorry, mate, going to have to postpone. McKenna's just quit. I'm like, wow. Chris is gone. McKenna gone with R9 as well. But yeah, surprised on McKenna. Oh, good chance for England. Madueke. Ronaldinho. It was 2006, the headbutt. Was it really? Jesus, that's a long time ago, isn't it? 2006. Bloody hell. It's a long time ago. They didn't. I haven't seen it. Did they not? No Cafu. Oh, Cafu was quality. One of the best fullbacks of all time. An absolute beast, wasn't he, as a player? Maldini, never really saw him play loads. Maldini, what a player, though. The highlight reels on him are just... Come Costa Rica. Yeah, I'm good, mate. Great to have you on. Cheers for tuning in. Surprised at how many people have tuned into a watch-along friendly, so it's a good sign for the World Cup. We're going to do loads of World Cup games because by doing the watch-alongs, it makes me watch the football and I get to talk to you as well. Ask Benjamin Bloom why he got stuck into Saints. I will. Probably for the old clicky clicks. Everyone jumped on that bandwagon. We were the ones hurting, weren't we? Us as Saints fans, we were hurting. Like inside, we were angry. We were pissed off. Our emotions. We were gutted. We went through so much, didn't we? As fans ourselves, and then you get everyone else just jumping on. The amount of people asked me to go on things that I didn't do, I was just like, do you know what? Michael Owen running it defences with England was pretty special. 1998, that goal against Argentina was special, wasn't it, really? Got to support your channel, mate. I really appreciate that, Jamie. My friend, we will see each... Well, you'll get to see me plenty during the World Cup. I don't get to see any of you, but I'm in the pub with you. Be in my studio. Come England again, Bellingham, edge of the box. How far do you think Scotland are going to go in the World Cup? Give me some thoughts on Scotland. We may try and watch their game live if I can stay up and I'm not too tired. I think it's maybe... When does Scotland play their first game? Let's have a look. They play, 2 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. Oh, dear. I'm not sure I'll be able to do that. I will watch their game against Morocco on the 19th. They've got Scotland, Morocco, Friday the 19th. I'd definitely watch that game and stream that game on here because that would be good to do. Del Piero was my all-time overseas player. Give me your top 3 World Cups in the chat below. Give me your top 3 World Cups in order in your lifetime. If you're watching, there's 60 of you watching live. Get involved in the comments box and give me your top 3. I'd love to know. Corner England. Damien Downs, my all-time favourite player. It's like watching poetry in motions. Some sarcasm there from Ian. England corner. Oh, it's a bit of a mess. Does anyone think that Argentina can retain their World Cup title? I'm quite intrigued to see what Argentina do. I'll be intrigued to see how good Messi is, actually. So we've got 1990, 1998 and 2018 from Jamie. I'll tell you what, mate, that's a really good shout. You're a similar age group to me. But yeah, for me, 1990, definitely 1998's one. I really enjoyed the last World Cup. I did enjoy it a lot. And Mark's gone Mexico 70, Italian 90, Argentina 78. I've got to put my heater on. I'm a bit cold. It's really cold. If you're not in the UK and you're tuning in from overseas, it's been the weather here today. It's been rubbish. It's cold. It's not even quite short weather. It's the 10th of June and it feels like it's late March, early April. It's supposed to warm up at the weekend, hopefully. Bellingham is going to score a brace. Watch this space. Annika, you've gone quiet. I reckon you've fallen asleep. I reckon Annika's asleep. Oh, some great play from the centre-back. Costa Rica. 6 p.m. and it's 32. Mate, it's not even 13 here, mate. I haven't done a sweepstake yet for the World Cup. I've not been invited to do one. She's definitely asleep because she hasn't said anything. I was going to say, can you get me another cup of tea? What do people think? Everton versus Burnley today, hearing? Yeah, an interesting one, mate. Really interesting. How much do they got to pay them? It's quite a lot of money, isn't it? Is it like, I haven't read all the story. That's a huge amount of money. Football is one brutal business, isn't it? She's asleep. She's definitely asleep. Burnley won its legal case against Everton over those PSR breaches. They'll pay him 40 million in damages and interest. Everton to appeal it, though. Nuts, isn't it? How many nations have retained the World Cup? That was something I wanted to talk about. Brazil done it? Am I right in saying that? How many teams have retained it? Have a look. I think it's only Brazil that have done it. Everton are appealing, yeah. Yeah, leave her to sleep, indeed. She does work very, very hard, mate, to be fair. Working hard to keep me happy as well. Goalkeeper's down with cramp. 3 teams have retained it, have they, Barry? Who are they? Brazil's one of them, aren't they? They've got to change goalkeeper. Still can't believe that Madrid will pay 85 million for Fernandes. Nice payday for us, as Andrew. Huge amount of money, isn't it, mate? It's a huge amount of money. Goalkeeper's still down. It's just changed goalies. It's a friendly, isn't it? Only Brazil are the only nation to retain it. Cheers, Mark. Brazil retained it in 1962 in Chile. Mark with the knowledge there. Have you Googled that, Mark? Or did you know it? Thank you for everyone tuning in. It's good to be here. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. But I think pretty much all of you are subscribers. I'm up for it, Ian. I'm up for it, Ian, definitely. It is a boring game, mate. It is, mate. It is boring. "60 minutes on the clock." That's got slow. Yeah, it's really slow. Yeah, it's got boring. Slow. Just boring. Justin, take care, mate. Give us a buzz tomorrow, mate. I look forward to chatting to you, mate. Be good to catch up. I'm going to see it out, but there's a load of changes coming. Well, there is a change coming. The goalie's being changed. Are England going to make any changes? We will see. Subs are in order for England. Absolutely needed. Maduake's coming off. Loads of changes for England now. Jed Spencer's coming on. Morgan Rogers. I'll update the team in a minute. On the screen, I'll look at the changes that England are making first. Bellingham's off. I'm going to update the screen with the changes. Morgan Rogers. Declan Rice has gone off for Eze. It's making these changes. It's not automatic tonight, which is painful. Bellingham's still playing then. I think that's what the team is. Mark Gahey's good on the ball, isn't he? Calm. Oh, that's lovely from Elliot Anderson. Someone says they're at the gym. I'm at the gym. I saw that the game was paused due to weather on the notice board. How long was it paused for? An hour. Dan, it was an hour late, the kickoff. Eze. Nice touch. Lovely play from Bellingham. Eze. Oh. Oh. Who's going to score? It's a big chance, isn't it, from Eze? Not quite a... Oh, it hits the elbow. Potential pen check, Mark saying. Pen? Vivio saying pen. Is it a pen? I'm not sure. Oh, Gordon's got it. Oh, she's giving it. He's played well. Anthony Gordon tonight. I'm not going to read the chat because I want to watch the goal, see if he scores or not. Anthony Gordon on the spot. Two 2-0. That's a great pen. It's a good pen, that. Oh, he's taking it well. 2-0 England. 67 on the clock. It's a really good hit. Yeah, he's shot that really well. Yeah, he took it well. It's a good pen, Mark. Took it well, didn't he? $6.15, the opening ceremony tomorrow night. There we go again. Opening ceremony, 6:15 on ITV. You're going to watch the opening ceremony? Mexico, they kick off at 8 p.m. I will be giving it a miss as well. We will maybe do Saints News tomorrow night, depending on what the news looks like tomorrow. If the released and retained list is out tomorrow, we will do a live show tomorrow evening, 10 o'clock. England fans are in good spirits, aren't they? I'm sure as an Everton fan would say Dixie Dean is the best Everton player ever, just like a lot of Saints fans that say Letitia is the greatest Saints player when half of us have never seen him play. It's a good point, actually. Like, I can't say I've watched a lot of Dixie Dean, so. But then as an Everton fan, you've been able to see him, and you see all his highlights reel, and all your family that are Everton fans as well will all have memories. You'll all share your memories like we do with Saints. More England changes. Konza's off. Bellingham, he's off as well. Yeah, I just saw that about the someone just mentioned in the chat about Wolves sacking Rob Edwards. It's a breaking one from Fabrizio Romano. Wolves agree a deal in principle to appoint Cesar Pinixo. Can't pronounce it. How do you pronounce it? Don't know. Verbal agreement in place. Young manager, so they're getting rid of Rob Edwards. When was he sacked then, Rob Edwards? Has he been sacked already then? Didn't even see he'd been sacked. I'll be watching from Greece. Leaving Southampton for holiday tomorrow. Can't wait. You lucky devil. I think we're going to go to Greece in a couple of weeks. Whereabouts you going? You go to mainland Greece or you going to one of the Greek islands? Where are you going? I think we're going to do one of the Greek islands, I think. That's our plan. Been a lot of subs made by England. Trying to get my head around what they've done. Anderson's gone off. Mainu's on. It's pretty much changed the whole team. Nico O'Reilly's gone off as well. Dan Burns on. Spears' last game for the tournament. Before the tournament even starts, can't see him playing any football. Just looking at the squad. Not even know. I think that's as close as it. I've updated some of those substitutions, but not all of them. Interesting that he's announced it, isn't it, Joey? Who's going to go to Ipswich? Who do you think gets the Ipswich job? England have changed the goalkeeper as well. James Trafford is on. Run out for James Trafford. Rashford's on for Gordon as well. Who are you most looking forward to watching at the World Cup? Anyone you're really looking forward to watching? Another booking. Will Still. Haha. Will Still. Where we end up next? He'll end up in France, I would think. I think they go Rosner. That's my thoughts as well. One of those two. Right, Kobe Mainu. Final 15 minutes. I'm going to stick it out to the end. Oh, great ball. Oh! What a chance of Morgan Rogers. Oh, it's a great chance. Got to score, Rogers. Nathan Jones to Ipswich. Like watching the African sides. Thomas Frank linked with the job. I can't see him taking that. I think he'll end up with a Fulham job. Ivory Coast. I'm half Dutch, so the Netherlands, says Dan. I'm looking forward to seeing Argentina, Brazil. I'm intrigued at Mexico being one of the co-hosts. I will definitely watch Canada on Friday to see how Cole Larin does. I'm going to probably do a watch along for that game, I think. I'll do some of it, whatever happens. Graham Potter after the World Cup to Ipswich. That's a good point. Is he got? I thought did he not have a long-term deal with Sweden, or is he just doing this World Cup? Then that's it. It's whether he wants to go back to club football, or he's enjoying international football. Strikes me as a club football manager. Still 2-0, 77 on the clock. I think that the Fulham job is. I had talks with him. Can see Frank to Ipswich. Dyche. Oh, his TikToks are hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. I like watching African sides. Yeah, me too. I enjoy watching the African sides. Jamie's saying he's looking forward to watching Japan play. Not long to go. 12 minutes or so. Roy Hodgson surely won't manage again. Surely not. That would be mad if he did. Yeah, I saw about the Somalian referee. It's poor, really. Don't really get into politics much on the channel, but He's going to want to make his mark, isn't he, Donald Trump? There's no doubt about that. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel if you're just passing through. Watch alongs throughout the World Cup. All the England games. Some of the other games as well. The African sides will do well. I think you're right. They run and run. Tristan, thanks for joining, mate. Hope you're well. It's been a pretty boring game, really. It's really petered out now. It's not had no pace to it much at all. How did Portugal get on tonight? Weren't they playing a friendly tonight? I think it was... Not sure who they were playing. I might just have a quick look on Flash Score. Go back on the results from tonight. Saudi Arabia 0, Senegal 0, Argentina 3, Iceland 0, Iraq 0, Venezuela 2, Pakistan 2, Afghanistan 0, Portugal 2, Nigeria 1, and England 2, Costa Rica 0. And the World Cup kicks off tomorrow. Oh, it's been crap, Joey. It's just boring. I just hope this isn't a sign of things to come, though, Joey. Do you know what I mean? You just hope that the World Cup is going to be better than this. I hope that we're going to be better than this. Parker for Ipswich. Oh, it'd be boring, wouldn't it, if he goes there? You wouldn't want him there. That's quite funny, Diana Ross. Yeah, Joey, it's not been great. 81 on the clock. I'm looking forward to going to bed, mate. It's 10 to midnight. Got a bit of work at 9 o'clock. The only good thing about the game is that Big Van's game. The company's been quality. You've been in the live. This is the whole thing. I'm going to the end. I could have bowed out about half an hour ago, but I just thought, you know what? It's a community. We're here together. Start the game, finish the game. Check the stats out for this game. I wish I could put them on the screen. The data provider doesn't give them for friendlies, but I'm going to have a look on Flash Score. Okay, right. The stats. Oh, my word. Okay. So England have had 16 shots at goal, 4 on target. They've had 1. Costa Rica have won 1 shot on target. I've had 1 shot, none on target. No big chances in 1 corner. Dear me. They've had 18% of the possession. Good Lord. England expected goals 3.21. Get this. Costa Rica expected goals in this game 0.03. That is horrific. What do I do? What's my other job? I work 35 hours running a showroom for a guy that sells Everhot cookers, Charnwood stoves, race stoves. They sell log burning stove, wood burning stoves. We do gas fires. So yeah, that's what I just look after the showroom. It's all right, to be fair. I was doing marketing in a college, but I don't really want to do a job in marketing and making video reels and doing social content, like drawing as a day job when I do this sort of every spare minute I get. So it's, my job is really boring. I would like to do this full time, but I don't make anywhere near enough to do it full time. I've got a couple of sponsors, but England are in. Take these friendlies with a grain of salt. France lost to the Ivory Coast and Spain drew with Iraq. They're still the favourites, just teams testing out strategies. The World Cup will be better. Yeah, I think you're right. It will be better. Everybody's going through the motions. Nobody wants to get injured. We've chosen to play against Costa Rica, who have not exactly played it like a friendly at times. But then they're not in the World Cup, so it's nothing for them. England corner. Going to have to start well this year, though, Linda. I do, Mark. I'm not sure who the sugar daddy is going to be, but we do need to find one. You imagine if we were in the position, I'd do a morning show, like a mid-morning show. I would then do an evening show every day of the week, and I'd throw in the podcast as well. I try and produce like 2 live shows a day, like news shows. Yeah, exactly, Joey. Like you get there, you'll get. Yeah, I'll put this on the screen because it makes sense. You'll get there eventually. Look at the likes of Goldbridge, etc. It just takes time. The only thing with Goldbridge is he's doing content on Man United, and if you're doing Man United, it's just so many fans. Yeah, I'll have to cover a bit more of the Championship next year. I don't really want to do the Premier League when we're not in it. So as a Saints fan, I want to do more content. So I just have to. I think there's a goal coming up here. Rashford, good feet. Just seen it come up in the chat. There's a goal, England, Watkins. Yeah, Mark, definitely I would do. If I had the opportunity to do some freelance work. Yeah, goalkeeper parries it. Watkins is there. It's 3-0 England. Boom. Boom. Ollie Watkins. Big fan of Ollie Watkins. I like him a lot. Yeah, that's the point, isn't it? That would be pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. But yeah, I want to do freelance work. I want to do a bit of written content as well. But obviously, yeah, next year we're trying to do a Championship podcast every week. So there's some brilliant content creators in the Championship next year. Certainly with Wolves coming down, Talking Wolves, Dave's good. So I think I will try and do like a weekly Championship podcast with like maybe sort of 4 guests. That's pretty poor from the goalkeeper. Dear me. Yeah, it's outrageously poor. Dear me. But yeah, that's the plan. Just do more content. Maybe I could go part-time. We'll see how it unravels. I did get asked actually by a company want to market their brand on the channel, and it's not bad actually. So I'm going to do it for a couple of months. I just got to read out an advert, jump adverts in. So I'm going to do that. Thanks, Mark. There is some poor on there. The White and Jordan show is brilliant. My hubby's fallen asleep, says Linda. Has he? I think my girlfriend's asleep as well. She's gone pretty quiet. I do a bit of talk sport too every now and then, Mark, but they never pay me. I'm up for doing it if I get paid. Oh my word. So Eze, it was awful. Oh, it was Jed Spence. It was Jed Spence, wasn't it? 25. Thank you for sticking with me. 43 of you left in the stream. And as you see the chart on the live stream, I think we peaked out at like 100 and... We haven't had much more than 100 in live tonight. We've dropped out to 43 now. Tristan, I did work for the Skate for a period of time. For about 10 years, I worked for him. Didn't end in the greatest way ever, neither, really. I expected a lot more from a professional athlete. Spence looking like the Terminator. Quite like that comment. No, Martin, you and a guest is good enough. I come here for your view, not 3 other people. I like that. And you know what? I've added a few guests in recently, and I feel better when I'm on my own sometimes. I enjoy a guest. I can enjoy Ellie sometimes, or enjoy Charlie. But you know, like Total Saints, they have like the 4 of them. If I was Martin and I was asking all the questions, like you say, Big Vernon's Gang, I think you make a good point, actually. I really view your opinion because you watch this channel more than most people. So like, I really appreciate your view. Are Saints FC going to have a new policies on Saints podcast creators? No, I doubt it. I will chat to the club over the summer. We'll have a meeting probably pre-season to see if we can get a little bit of access here and there, so we can bring you some inside content now and then. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I like bringing the fans on, actually. We'll do some call-in shows when the season kicks off. Greetings from California. Missed most of the game. Well, the thing is, my friend, thank you for tuning in and watching my stream all the way over in California. It's great to have you here, first and foremost. The game has been shockingly bad, mate, to be fair. It hasn't been very good. But tuning in all the way from, look, greetings from California. That's pretty cool. Really appreciate that. James, thank you, mate. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you, mate. Good night to you, mate. I really appreciate you doing that. We'll do some, what I'm going to do is I'll do some giveaways during the World Cup. So stay tuned, James. Your name will be thrown in the hat, definitely. Thank you, mate. You have a small, great group around you, and they're great. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. We got some good people, haven't we? Really good people. Yeah, Mark, I think being able to stay in the stadium would be handy because, like, I guess, like, more I do content. Copy Mania with an effort, straight to the goalie. We're into added time. There's 6 minutes of added time. Why don't you just blow the whistle? It's a friendly. Who wants added time in a friendly? But yeah, like, Mark, for me, like, going outside the stadium now, more content I do, more people know me, more time I spend on camera, more people know me. So, like, people come up behind me and they just start chatting to me. They don't realise what I'm doing at times. Yeah, Big Vernon's Game. We love you, mate. Absolute legend. Used to live in Gosport, but now in the States. Still can't afford a World Cup ticket. I know, it's so bad. You live there. You live in the country. The World Cup is in your country where you live, and you can't go. It's ridiculous. It is World Cup Day now. It is 2 minutes past midnight. Ian's saying the same earlier. Yeah, he just said the same there. Watkins is in. Couldn't quite tuck it away. I am still excited for the World Cup. I am looking forward to it, even though this has been not the greatest game ever. I am looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to doing some watch-alongs. And I was a bit apprehensive that they would be a bit of a flop doing other content outside of Southampton. And I thought, oh, I won't get the viewers, but we've had nearly 2,000 people through tonight. So that shows me it won't be a total disaster. Any chance of getting Matt Letizia on your channel? Yeah, I don't see why not. I can ask him, mate. I'm sure he will, Mark. I just need to ask him nicely, and I'm sure he will do. We're nearly there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Not doing the opening game tomorrow. My first World Cup game will be the Canada game on Friday night. But if there's any Saints news tomorrow, we will do a live show at 10 o'clock, but only if there's some news. It's really quiet at the moment, so there's not loads of point in doing it unless there's some news to get tucked into. Who's your favourite to win the World Cup, mate? I don't think it'd be Argentina. I don't think they'll retain it. I think probably potentially Spain. Potentially Spain. It won't be England. Lucky you're Football Martin and not Saints Martin, so new viewers wouldn't turn off immediately. That's a good point, actually. It's half the reason they called the channel what I called it. That is it. It is full time. That is it. It is over. I'll be back again on Friday night for a watch-along for the Canada-Bosnia game. We're going to cover that one on the channel. Looking forward to doing that. If there's any Saints news, like I said, I'll cover it tomorrow. Whatever happens, I'll jump on and do a stream with you and wrap everything up and cover as much as we can. Really appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, Mark's gone with Spain as well. Yeah, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for watching with me. Good night, everybody, and I will see you in the next one.